What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of The Oval, Season 4, Episode 15, Deception. Baby, I don't know. Like, girl, what's going on? And it's really one storyline right about now that just really got me a little confusion. But, I'm pretty sure y'all will give me the lowdown since I don't watch the show. Sometimes I don't like it when, the shows have a spin-off show, a secondary show or whatever that connects and all that stuff. Because sometimes, the secondary show may not be up to the person's liking or whatever, so they're not gonna always go and look at it. And then when they have the crossover, you be like, girl, what? So hey, it is what it is. But let's just go there, okay? Because this whole situation, first of all, let me get Lily, let me get herself out the way. Because Lily, I'm gonna need you to do something, okay, girl? You're gonna have to man up, all right? Now I know you're a woman, but that's just the saying. You gonna have to buck up or something, all right? You and Mr. Mr. Officer, I feel like you really are concerned about her or whatever, but I feel like you're trying to make a love connection because at one point you was like, you a beautiful woman or whatever, and you should be treated like a queen and everything. I was like, this lady got a bullet hole up in her shoulder blade, and her husband is crazy, and you up here trying to mac on her. We ain't finna be no Bonnie and Clyde up in this piece, okay? We are not about to do that, running from the law, all right? No. But, he done looked up her information. He was like, girl, I already know who you are. I know who your husband is because, as soon as I heard your name and everything, I knew that you gave a fake name and all that. You should be proud of your accomplishments. You did this, you did that. I said, oh, baby, you was really looking, huh? And it sounded like you been knew who she was and you just had her on your radar. You said, listen, I get the opportunity, I'm going ahead and go for mine. You know what? And going for yours just might get you killed, okay? Because at this point, Lily tried to warn you, okay? Lily said, you know what? It's cool or whatever, but get these cuffs off of me. And he was like, ugh, I'll loosen them up. She was like, that's cool, but listen, just get them off of me. I ain't finna hurt myself. I'm not finna do nothing. It was like, you know what? And then he gonna say, why don't you let me put my number in your phone or whatever, so just in case something happened, you can go ahead and give me a phone call or whatever. Because at this moment, I feel like now he realized, girl, the freaking light, ever since the power went out earlier, it's been playing games, but it's good. I gotta change the bulb. But anyway, girl, the power went out on the block. I don't know if I told y'all this. The power went out on the block when I came home Monday because they were outside doing utility work and it just messed stuff up. I said, girl, what? Good thing it was only out when I got in. I don't know how long it was out before I came home, but when I came home, it was out for a good 5 minutes, okay? We was playing scavenger hunt trying to get up to the I said, this is a hazard. But anyway, moving on from that. Girl, he talked about some, put your number in my phone. I said, no. Or let me put my number in your phone just in case. I said, sir, she ain't finna call you because you probably ain't even finna be around, okay? She too scared to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just want Lily to just stab that man. Like, I'm not a proponent for violence like that or whatever, but in certain cases, after that man that shot you in the shoulder, you shot him in the gut side. Y'all might as well continue with that's what we've been seeing. Girl, it's been a lot of domestic violence on this show, and it started off that way, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, ooh, Tyler, what are you trying to say? We are here for men doing all this stuff to women like this. I don't like it. But, she tried to do that. He eventually took the cuffs off because she was like, girl, where I'm go? Where I'm go? You standing there by the door. Y'all done tackled me already. So where I'm go? Girl, right when they was getting ready to talk, girl, he got all this goddamn spritz and spray on my forehead. That whole time I was sitting here shining and didn't realize that that's what it was. But anyway, all of a sudden Donald comes in. I said, oh, say goodbye, Mr. Officer. He like, Lily, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Officer come through and was like, no, you not letting her go, okay? She can't go nowhere without the doctor's approval. And then if I don't hear nothing from the doctor, she ain't going nowhere. And he was like, who is you? I'm the officer. I'm the law. I can do this, okay? And he was like, well, I'm the chief of staff. I work with the president. He said, I don't care if you was the president himself. Okay, listen, this is just not going to happen. And I was like, oh, at the same time, I'm looking at Lily and I'm like, Mr. Officer, pick up on Lily's body language. She obviously scared, but she's more so scared that you're going to get your life taken. Not scared of him, but more so that you're about to get your life taken or you're about to get on his list, okay? So if it may not happen right here, right now, you about to get it done later on, you know what I'm saying? She grabbing on Donald. Donald, could you please stop? Could you please stop? I said, bye-bye, Mr. Officer. Moving on from them, this whole situation with Bobby, first of all, Cal and Max. Max is at the bar, okay? Max is at the bar, drowning his sorrows, okay? I said, Max, what you got to be sad about? You got your family back. You know what I'm saying? I get the stuff is going awry. You beat Cal's butt. Granted, you couldn't take him out for life. You know what I'm saying? But you did the most that you could do at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So take a win where you can get a win. You know what I'm saying? Cheer up, pup. That's what I'm sitting here like, why are we so sad? Girl, at this point, Bobby calling him, trying to see how the fight went. Then he giving him the lowdown about the whole situation with Priscilla and everything. And I was just sitting here like, on the one hand, I want Bobby and Priscilla to hook up, but didn't I say some stuff was going to happen? What did I say was going to happen? I said Priscilla was going to get to the house and then going to be like, girl, nah, we can't do this. But unfortunately, that happened, but in reverse. The other person said it, but we'll get there in a second. And even Max was like, you know what? All right, if this what you gonna do, this what you gonna do. But hey, it is what it is. Now, see, let me tell you something. One thing that you really do not want to do, okay, you do not want to be a pawn or get in the middle of when a couple is having a dispute, okay, when they in an altercation or when they in an argument, okay, you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying, because they playing you and one of them is playing you to play against the other person, so that's gonna cause you to get hurt. But then again, we saw what happened, okay, because that's a brick house, Mr. Bobby was cock diesel on that bitch, okay, and I was just like, Sam, you really aren't no match for that. But then again, looks can be deceiving because it can be some big dudes out here with all his muscles and stuff, and they don't know how to fight worth nothing. And plus, Sam is a little short, so he can hit him in the midsection, you know what I'm saying, and chop him down, have him curled over like that, and then get him in the face or whatever, or kick him in the kneecaps, either or. You got options, okay? So I can't really say size is an issue, you just got to learn how to do the thing, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, before we get ahead of ourselves, this whole situation with Max sitting there, and then all of a sudden when he get off the phone, he's sad. He just so sad. I said, put the drink down, sir, because go home. This whole time you've been talking about your kid, you've been talking about your family. We ain't never seen you with them. We don't even know how old the kid is. How old your son is. Okay, like, why are you at the bar? You can't go to him? You know what I'm saying? Is it dangerous for you to go to him? Meanwhile, Cal done popped up in there. I said, Cal, what the freak do you want? And I'm so confused by the relationship between Cal and Max. And mostly on Kyle's situation, on his side. Because it's like, do he want to be friends with him? And because he's not pissed off. And it's like, he wants Max to forgive him. He wants to be on Max's good side. He wants that. And it's just giving it like you saw, unless he a good actor, which he was like kind of sad. Like when Max just wasn't giving it to him, like, trying to forgive him, trying to let bygones be bygones. But baby, let me just tell you this, Mr. Kyle. You can't go around, regardless of if it's your job or not, you can't go around shooting people. You can't go around killing people. You can't go around threatening people's families and stuff and taking them hostage. You can't go around doing all this stuff and then expect me to just say, you know what, it was part of the job and it was the orders that you was given, so I'm going to forgive you for doing that because I understand from one soldier to the next. No. No, Mr. Kyle. And he looked a little sad that Max wasn't really trying to kick it with him like that. But then did you see how Max was looking when Kyle got up and left? And I was like, what's going on with that? I'm a little confused. And then Kyle go over there to sit down with that other Secret Service agent with the nice eyelashes. You want to know what he looked like? He looked like Nicolas Cage a little bit. He looked like a different version of Nicolas Cage. That's what he looked like. You know, Nicolas Cage got a new movie coming out. And he's going to be playing Dracula. I am going to see that because I saw the preview for when I went to the movies this weekend to see Megan. Girl, it was funny. It was funny and it was good. But anyway, I'm sitting here like, so y'all 20, that's your 20 them? You know what I'm saying? Because they both had on leather jackets, the same leather jackets. I said, what is this? What is this? What's going on? That's all I can say. I said, you know, but he giving him the lowdown about the whole situation with Sam and, you know, the car that they was looking for. They said it was registered to somebody that's deceased it. And, you know, it's not in no garage or whatever. So that means that it's probably parked on the street and all this stuff or whatever. So in the midst of getting that information, he gets a phone call, Kyle, from, Donald. Donald told him, come on down here to the hospital. I said, Mr. Officer probably got one more episode. Mr. Officer probably got one more episode. I'll give him 2. I'll give him an episode and a half. There you go. There you go. It's just not going to work out for you, boo-boo. You know, moving on from that, this whole situation with Alan and Alonzo and what's his name? Jason, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Okay? Because I don't care. When I say I don't care, wrap it up, okay? Because now, at first, remember how Alan was trying to tell Alonzo, listen, the first lady in them, they crazy, okay? She done had my girl killed. You know, she wanted me to kill my girl and everything, but then when I didn't do it, she did it or whatever and tried to make it look like a gang, straight bullet type of situation going on. Alonzo didn't want to believe that it was a whole bunch of funny stuff going on in the White House, right? But now, all of a sudden, now that it's reversed. It's reversed. It's flipped, okay? Because now, not Alonzo, but Alan don't believe Jason's story about him, you know, the parents, you know, poisoning him, or at least mama poisoning him, switching his body out for the cancer patient, and then trying to kill him or whatever. And my whole thing is, yeah, it do sound very much far-fetched, fictional, fantastical, and all of that. But at the same time, look at all the stuff that you done been through in the past few days. Baby, you was on a run, heading out like you was Beyonce and Jay-Z, and you up in somebody else's house, and you up here camping. You know, that's how it was, okay? You had people coming to your door trying to kill you, okay? Like, come on. Like, what about this don't you get? All of a sudden, you don't think it's plausible? I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on up there. You know, like, come on. You could at least be like, I mean, maybe. Not all the way go, you really gonna believe him? You really gonna believe him? You know, because he wants to call Secret Service. Not Secret Service, he wants to call Donald. And I said, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Because Donald gonna kill that boy. And he probably gonna do something to you too, boy. He's just, you know, trying to play it by ear. I just don't know. I don't know. But, Alonzo said, just chill. I'm going to call Sam because Sam knows some stuff or whatever, probably knows some stuff, and we can call him. And he was like, what? I said, Sam is in everybody's business when it comes to stuff like this. So, Alan, just go with it. I mean, you was just with his wife, right? Y'all was just going through some stuff, right? So why wouldn't Sam be in on it? You know, like, go ahead. Like, 2 + 2 = 4, Alan. Okay, 2 + 2 = 4. But then again, you believe the whole story that Donald told you about Grip and Ellie supposed to have been together, and he was trying to kill her or whatever because, you know, he was trying to, a lover's quarrel because if I can't have you, nobody else can have you type of situation. I said, And let's talk about freaking Sam and Priscilla. First of all, when Alonzo called Sam, it rang a couple of times and then it went to the voicemail, and then he left a voicemail message. And it was like, well, since he didn't pick up, what he gonna do now? What we gonna do now? We gonna wait and probably call him back tomorrow morning. And I said, so what y'all finna go do? Y'all finna go sit down? Nah, they just stood there in the kitchen like this. I said, could y'all please go sit down? Can y'all please go sit down? Meanwhile, you got Sam and Priscilla, girl. Bobby in his big truck. Okay, big man, big truck. I said, what is this? What are you trying to say, Bobby doll? You know, we get it. We get it. You know, you a big man on campus. Okay. So he pull up at this house or whatever, and then this other car pull up behind him. Now, mind you, I thought it was Sam, okay? I thought it was Sam finna get out the car and whoop his ass or something like that. But no, it was Priscilla. You know, Priscilla get out and Bobby get out the car. Wait a minute, I said, Bobby, wait a minute. I ain't see your whole fit the last time. You look good. Now, let me tell you something. I like it when a man can dress, okay? I really can. I really do. You know, sometimes I be wanting to dress, but, you know, I got to get my body down to a size where it's gonna actually look decent on me or that I feel comfortable with now. I feel like I ain't got no shoulders, because sometimes when I put my shirts on or whatever, it be like, you see how it is? You see how my shoulders go like that? Instead of like that, I want broad shoulders, okay? So my shirts can look better or whatever, so they can look, anyway. Moving on from that. It's not about me. But, yeah, he get up out the car, and then Priscilla get up out the car. And he was like, you know what, yo, Priscilla, you a beautiful woman and all that, but I don't think this gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through with this. Priscilla basically said, what you mean you don't want to hit this? You mean to tell me you don't want to hit this? I said, Priscilla, I hit it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no dog in this fight or whatever. I don't know Sam. I don't know you. I don't know Bobby. But, you know, we can make what it do. But that man know your husband. That man work with your husband. You know what I'm saying? Even Bobby said, so obviously y'all having some issues and he cheated on you with a co-worker. And so now you trying to get back at him by cheating on him with a co-worker. You know what I'm saying? It's a little revenge type of situation going on. Leave me up out of this. Now, at first, I was here for it, but now I'm going to have to change my mind and be realistic and be like, you know what? At the end of the day, I actually do respect Samuel, but, you know, and you fine. You fine. But, nah, girl, I just ain't going to have to do this. And she kept on touching her. I said, Priscilla, back before. I said, what you trying to do? You trying to get him on? Okay, she was like, you... Really, this what you gonna do? This what you gonna do, girl? Why she up here trying to convince him to come in the house? I said, what are you doing, Priscilla? Priscilla, you about to be on a sexual assault list because you are on your way to corrosion? Trying to coerce this man to have sex with you. No means no. Okay, Priscilla? No means no. Okay? I need you to put that in your mind. Girl, Sam pulled up and was like, get the hell up out of here. Get the fuck away from my house. I said, Sam, with your little trench coat. What you gonna do? Girl, Sam popped up like this. I said, I already know as soon as I seen him go like that, I said, Bobby finna whoop his ass. Bobby is finna whoop his ass. And Bobby was just looking like, you could see it on his face, like he didn't want to be in this predicament. And he know that it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he's just trying to back away. And he don't want to have no dog in this fight no more. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm going to back out, all right? You got your girl. I know that this was wrong. I was just playing along. But now I don't want to play no more. Sam said, F that. What we finna do, okay? Girl, Sam tried to, I don't know who tried to hit who first, and I'm just gonna assume that it was Sam that tried to hit Babito, and Babito beat his ass, okay? And that was a soft beating ass, all right? And I said, you know, on the one hand, it really wasn't fair because Sam, I was sitting here like, oh, Sam, why are you trying to fight and you just got shot? You got shot right here, right? You got shot in the gut, okay? And at one point, Bobby punched him right in that gut. I said, oh my God. Sam, Bobby ragtags him. And then that finishing move, I said, Bobby, we are not in the WWF. Is the WWF still here or is it the WWE? Girl, I don't know. I used to watch both of them back in the day, okay? That's when I actually liked The Rock. The Hardy Boys, The Undertaker, Triple H, Rashiki, all of them people, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, now Bobby, you ain't have to do that man like that. I said, Sam, you got out the car wanting to fight and you got your ass whooped right in front of your house. How embarrassing. You should be embarrassed, okay? That's what you should be, because girl, what? Or I should say, sir, what? You let that big old tree of a man pick you up and body slammed you? And then when Priscilla was like, finally, somebody did something, beat your ass like I wish I could have. I said, what? And he said, he only got it because of my wound. Shut, girl, no. I said, Sam, you probably would have got a couple of licks off of him had you been in your stable condition. You know what I'm saying? If you would have been in fighter condition, and Bobby still would have bulldozed you. I'm just going to say that. Even though I gave you some pointers, next time when you short and you fighting somebody that's tall, hit him in their midsection first. He even tried to charge at him, and that's what got him messed up, too. I said, oh, yo, old man, stop that, stop that, stop that. And I said, Priscilla, you should be ashamed of yourself. Priscilla, you are getting off. And if you take that man up in that house and you have sex with him, I'm going to know something. I said this was a little foreplay for you, and then you probably going to have sex with Sam and then still kick him out. Understandable. But girl, what? You are playing a dangerous game, okay? Because he could have seriously hurt your husband, and then what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I said, y'all childish. Bag away. I said, Bobby, get up in the car and go away, okay? Go away. Because Bobby had to tell her, you're hurt. I'm hurt because somebody hurt me. I said, you should read between the lines, because you should really know the situation with Lily. You should have known that it was going to be that easy, okay? You should have known that she couldn't just get up and leave like that. So that's on you, boo-boo. Moving on from that, let's get to, okay, Sharon. Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. Sharon and Dale up in the car having this meaningless conversation. And she trying to call Nancy not answering, because trying to make sure that it's okay that Dale can come over and stay for a little bit. And they're like, see, she don't want me to be there, that's why she won't answer the phone. I said, baby, that ain't what it is. Because if she get her on the phone right about now, as cheery and happy as she is now, she'll say yes to anything. We'll get on Miss Nancy in a minute, because Miss Nancy on some bull, but we'll get there. Meanwhile, somehow the conversation came up about the president and her, Miss Nancy wanted her to go ahead and try to, catch the president up, because of the Secret Service, because Bobby and Max came over there and suggested that. And she was like, I used to be a stripper. And Dale was like, you used to be a stripper? Do Bobby, do Kareem and Barry though? They was like, that's where they met me at, okay? But it was short-lived or whatever, and I tried to keep it on the radar. And he was like, what was your stripper name? She said, now listen, don't laugh and don't judge. I said, girl, I'm judging, and I'm not laughing because it's not funny. But I was just like, it's stupid. She said, it's Bitchtopia. Even Dale said, girl, what? Dale was on driving that car like, Bitchtopia? What? That don't even sound sexy, okay? That don't even sound appealing. Like, I don't want no stripping, ain't no Bitchtopia. Like, girl, what? Coming to the stage. No. It gotta be sexy, okay? Like, when we was looking at the Players Club and Diamond came out there, I spent a lot of money on you, Diamond. Coming to the stage, Diamond. Okay, that's cute or whatever. Y'all seen that video of Lisa Ray out here kicking it with some dude that is a scammer? He is a, all right, I hope she be careful. Moving on from that, she was like, you know what? Freak all that. I'm finna call Kareem. We gonna go over there to the house. She didn't call him, but she said go over there to his house because we gonna pass it on the way by, because I'm trying to see what's up with Kareem. That's what she was doing. Baby, Kareem over there having a freak out because the cousin came back, and I guess he was supposed to go get some supplies, and he was like, what took you so long? He was like, bruh, I can't just go to the store because they gonna track me. And I said, I guess, yeah, because it's gonna be cameras, and if you use your credit cards or whatever, because most of the time a lot of people these days don't have cash no more. They just they plastic me, you know what I'm saying? And so he was like, I had to go steal some bags from the airport. He came back up in there with a saw, and he up there telling him, okay, now cut this man up. Kareem said, no, we could wrap him up and we could put him up in your truck. The cousin was me. Put him up in my car? This ain't happened after you done did what you did to him. This ain't, and she was like, listen, first of all, I didn't do nothing. And we need to go ahead and get this thing out of here because the baby is trying to stink. The house is stinking already. I said, oh, Lord. Girl, it was just a mess. The next thing you know, knock, 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 it's Sharon at the door. I said, oops, now how you gonna play this one off? See, Kareem, he talks a big game, right? But he don't know how to play stuff off. He fold under pressure. Cause listen, the way I seen on that preview how he was just telling her, go away, go away. I said, baby, you suspect. You suspect right there, okay? I would have been like, oh, what you got going on over there? And it make me inquire more, probably get myself hurt because I'm being nosy. But at the same time, I want to know what you're doing that got you acting all out of order right about now. Because you ain't going to tell me to go away, after you've been trying to get me to come over. Open up this goddamn door. Anyway, moving on from that. Nancy and the highest and the Rackadoochies and the elder mama and that other dude. Now, I said I ain't know where Manny came from. Not off of Tyler Perry show. Y'all get in the comments and y'all have to tell me all about the highest. Because I think I said whether he's black or Latino. I believe he's an Afro-Latino. Okay. So he black and he Latin. That's fine. I ain't asked where he came from. I already know where he come from. Because that man been on everything. He was on one of the shows that he was on Ambitions. He was on a whole bunch of stuff. He pops up. He's one of those actors. Okay, the guy that plays the highest. He's one of those actors that been acting for years. And you don't necessarily know his name, but you know his face. And he will pop up on just about any and everything. He just one of those type of actors, okay? But I'm very familiar with him. Just don't know his name in real life. I'll look it up later. You ain't got to put it down in the comments, okay? But him and his little lace front, he was bothering me so bad the way that he was talking so calmly and, so like he's powerful and all. Whatever it is, I am the highest. I am this. Richard, we know about you. We brought Nancy back. We did this. I said, what? Don't come in my house talking to me like that, okay? Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to convince me everything is good. And you're trying to make it seem like, I already know that you probably done heard some stuff about our little coat, okay? And I'm trying to make you feel like, oh, you could be safe with me. And it's not what people think or what people say. I know you heard the rumors or whatever, but it's all to the good. We all rainbows and gummy drops over here. That's how he was talking, okay? I said, first of all, you talk to a grown, seasoned man, all right? Now, elder mother, I don't know her story. I don't know how long she been over there, but mama a little bit too brainwashed for me, okay? Because mama was ready to fight a grown man over the what's his name, the highest. I said, Miss Lady, calm down. Miss Lady, calm down. She ain't like the way Richard was talking to him. She ain't like the disrespect. I said, all right. She was like, listen, I ain't got nothing else to live for anyway, so I might as well stay over here. That's the tease that she giving, okay? Let me just play my part. And at first, I'm sitting here looking at Nancy like, now see, on the episode of Ruthless that I did see, I think it was like the first episode, when that cop or that detective man and his wife had went over there and got involved in the cult or whatever. She messed around and got in there, and then they drugged her with some LSD or whatever, and then he come home or whatever. She had all the powder and the different color chalk and stuff on her or whatever. She was high as hell. But then, like, she wasn't acting like Nancy was, but then she kind of went back to normal, but she was really just still kind of like intrigued and wanted to go back over there. Dum-dum. Okay, I said, what type of drugs is he giving them? Because it got to be a cocktail or something. Because somebody was like, oh, he brainwashed him. I said, brainwashed in a couple of hours? Nancy wasn't even over there for a day. Nancy wasn't even on there for a day. And don't you remember, like, when he do all this stuff, the same thing that he did to Barry, like Barry was knocked out. That girl was knocked out. Barry was laying on the table, not doing anything. But this time you got Nancy. She's fully aware. She's fully aware of everything. And I'm sitting here like, girl, what is going on? I seen Callie and I seen Ruth and, I just went over there to the compound to see about Barry and, they're so happy. And, Callie, she's gotten so big. I said, how big can she get? It's only been like a month. I don't know why that made me laugh like that, but it is. Because you know, with Tyler Perry real, it literally probably been a month or two. It's probably 4 seasons went past, baby. It's probably been a month or two or less. Or less. And I'm sitting here like, girl, what is happening? They're talking about something to invite them to dinner and all this stuff. And then the highest says, oh, you can come and all this or whatever. Girl, Richard stopped playing games with them. And Nancy was getting mad at the fact that Richard wasn't buying into it. Don't talk to him like that. Richard, what is your problem? I said, no, Nancy, what is your problem? Okay? Nancy be making me mad all the time. Nancy been making me mad since season 1, episode 1, all right? And Nancy is the correct and the right candidate to freaking brainwash real quick. So technically speaking, even though I said it's only been a couple of hours, girl, it don't take much with Nancy in the way that she been acting. It probably really didn't take much just to dose her memory for a minute and say, girl, listen, this is the way to go. And she was like, listen, I mean, it's been crazy. It's been a lot that's been going on. So let me just hop on the train and be like, yeah, the highest, I love you. You're such a beautiful man. I said, Nancy, snap out of it, girl. What's going on? Meanwhile, she went in the kitchen. You know, Mother Elder was about to beat Richard's ass, especially when he was like, I want you to get up out of my house. Okay? And she was like, excuse me. Like, when Mama was about to raise up, I said, oh, she probably got a razor or something up underneath that goddamn bonnet. That scarf or whatever that she had on. She was not playing. I'd be more scared of her than I is the highest, because she was ready to go to war for him. I said, oh, you do that for all the people that you protect, huh? You was a bad bitch back in the day, huh? Okay. You know, so they go into the kitchen, right? And at this moment, Richard was like, you know, I work at the White House, and I'm cool with the CIA and Secret Service and all that stuff. And you know, the highest said, listen, sir, I know where you work at, and that's exactly why I'm here. Cause I'm here to tell you, if I ever see you, your husband, your wife, or anybody, the CIA, the White House, and anybody that has any connection to them over on our compound again, fuck around and kill your ass. And it was like, oh, what, you gonna kill? It was like, and I was trying to make an example, just like I did for your, I made an example for you with your son. And I thought you would have learned then. I was like, what you talking about making an example with my son? You know, you had him all coked up or whatever and everything, and you almost killed him and all that stuff. And he was like, nah, boo-boo, I did kill him. I said, well, there's the confirmation right there. If people was really still trying to figure out whether or not Barry was dead, you know, Kareem said the body was stinking up the house, and then, you know, the highest himself said, we did kill him. I said, girl, Tyler, what you doing? Tyler, what are you doing? Anyway, that was I was about to say the haves and the have-nots. Y'all, I kind of miss the haves and the have-nots. I really do. I want to know how everybody is doing. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see you guys later. Sisters coming up next. Probably what it is first, but Sisters definitely tonight on time. I'll see y'all later. Peace.